Good morning, guys. It's Tara here, and I wanted to take you with me on how I brew a cup of coffee with my new Breville Barista Express coffee machine. It's something that I have an unboxing video for, and I finally set it up and taught myself how to use this thing. So let's go ahead and get started making a cup of coffee this morning. Today's my work from home day, and I think it's super fun. The coffee is a game changer making it this way. It's so much better than drip coffee or French press, anything that just kind of tastes. This is just, it's a miracle. It's amazing and I love it. I'm so happy with the purchase, and I'm happy that I figured out how to use it. So let's go ahead and go through every step that I take with the machine. I didn't really read the instruction booklet, but I think that it's dialed in and I have it calibrated and everything's good to go. Every day so far with these beans that I've used from a local coffee roaster have been creamy, sweet, caramely, froth, like it has this crema on top, they like to say, and it's like a dessert. So it's really, really good. And what I've done already is weighed out 16 to 18 grams of beans. So I will show that in the next step of what I've done. So let's go ahead and figure out what I can do here with this camera and my cat. Okay, so right here I have my local coffee beans from a local coffee roaster. This is my paddle here for the espresso machine. I've already weighed out 17 grams of coffee beans. 16 to 17, which is usually a pretty good amount for a nice Americano. And up here is the grinder. I've already turned it on. It's super hot. My glasses are heated. This is a great coffee grinder. I'm just gonna dump my beans right in there. Put the lid on. So I have the grind amount set at 3 o'clock. That's kind of what the instructions said to do. I didn't really look at the instructions, but all the other videos said to do that. This I've kind of tampered with. It was set on 8 originally, and I tried it a couple times and it only brewed like maybe 1/4 of an ounce, which is not enough. You're supposed to brew 1 ounce of espresso. So I changed it just like maybe 2 times and tried it again. And at 7, it seems to be doing a pretty good job. For making a nice cup of coffee. This is starting to show that it's going to be full soon and time to change, which is kind of nice because normally it's just down, push down, and then it'll say empty me in a few days or maybe today. Let's see. I don't know if I have enough water in there. I'm just going to add some filtered water from my refrigerator. It seems to be doing pretty fine. Like it's fine. You want to use filtered water just so you don't have to clean your machine as much and it doesn't cause as much buildup. Okay. Let's put this. So this just goes right in the back. It's super easy. It's not as junky as like a Keurig pot, but it just goes in the back. So I'm not really going to ever take it off. I think that having this pitcher, which is actually from a Breville machine juicer, I've been using it for years just to fill up like water bottles and my other coffee pot. It works great just to like keep this in place. So now it's going to be just about max, which is fine. They say you can go ahead and just brew like 1 little ounce just to get some like old beans out, or make it hot for your espresso shot, which looks pretty clean. Nothing in there. Here we go. So I'm going to grind my beans. So let's go ahead and set this up. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and start the grinding process. It looks like you can see it okay. Let's see, get in there a little bit more. Okay, so there's a little button. You can press it once and just have it start and stop when you want, but if you do a long press, it'll just keep grinding until the beans are gone. So I like to just kind of start grinding And since I usually brew my coffee with cinnamon, I like to kind of stop it halfway and tap it so that it flattens and gives me more room. I'm gonna add some cinnamon to my my ground beans, because I normally do that with my brewed coffee, but since I've had this machine, I haven't really thought of how to do it. So I just kind of go halfway and then I keep grinding. And so I keep shaking it while it's grinding so that it's level and I can fit all 17 grams of ground coffee beans. I'll just add a little more cinnamon here to it. Okay, and you'll hear the noise change too when the beans are done grinding. See how it got a little bit quieter? That means that your beans are all gone. And I just kind of get them all. There we go. See, I accidentally long pressed it, and now I'm just gonna keep grinding until I press it again. So I'll flatten that. And it's nice that this machine actually comes with this. This is like your tamper. It's just magnetic. It sticks it in the top. And this is what you use to press down the coffee beans. The instructions said to use about 30 pounds of pressure. I don't really know what that is. I just kind of press it down so that it's at this little line here. And I press it pretty hard, and you're supposed to twist it. Kind of just evens out all the beans. And it'll make for a nice coffee puck at the end when you dump it in the trash. So I just kind of twist it a couple times. And they say just to keep a nice, like a rag, to wipe everything off. Keep everything clean so that your machine lasts longer. So that's gonna go there. And that's what the puck looks like. It's kind of bright. There we go. You can kind of see it. The sun's shining in. Let me close the blinds. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this just fits nicely in here. It's pretty easy. You just lock it and twist it until it doesn't go anymore. It stopped right there. So this is ready, locked in place. Filter size double. Here's 1 shot, 2 shots. I use the amount for 2 shots, which is 17 to 18 grams. So I'm gonna press the 2 shot button. And then let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like when I'm brewing. Okay, so I like to brew it in just a clear measuring cup so that I can see the color and the consistency of the coffee that's being brewed. So let's go ahead and press it. It should take approximately 20 to 30 seconds to brew, and it should kind of hit in this espresso range, the gray spot here on the machine. So let's press the 2 and okay, so it did brew, let's see, a good amount. It brewed close to 2 ounces, which is exactly what we wanted. And it has a nice color. Crema on top, which is delicious. So from there, to make an Americano, you have your shots here, which is perfect. You can put it right over here. I'm gonna take this off so that, let's see. Here's your coffee puck. And that's gonna go, I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like on this cutting board. Look at that. Most of the time, I think that if it comes out pretty clean, which is nice, kind of like it did, I think that means you get a better cup of coffee. So here we go. Let's go back to this, because this makes the perfect amount of water for an Americano. So I'm gonna turn this on standby. This is where your steamer is. This is just water. So it's gonna come out, hot water, and it'll stop automatically. Because it knows, I guess, for an Americano how much water you need for two shots like we brewed. Okay, stop any second. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. So this is my double shot Americano. I am completely obsessed with my oat creamer, Califia, it's the best, and just a little bit of cashew milk. Okay, sorry I'm all hunched over here, but I just made my cup of coffee. You guys saw that. I brewed 2 shots of espresso in this measuring cup and then added some hot water to make my Americano. And I'm gonna use some Califia oat creamer. This is unsweetened, it's amazing. It's all organic, it's non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, carrageenan-free, which is huge to me. And it's only 10 calories for a tablespoon. So I'm just gonna dump some in there. Even though the coffee tastes amazing on its own, let me just give it a try for you. Oh my God, that's so good. It's so much better than regular brewed coffee. I just can't even believe it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Move my cashew milk. Actually, I'm just gonna add a little bit of cashew milk too, just because it adds for some nice creaminess and takes just a little bit of the bitterness off, which there isn't any bitter in this coffee. I'm surprised. So I'm gonna add it. Hot coffee. Oh, it didn't pour very well. Gotta go slow. And I made a huge mess, but that's okay because I love cleaning. All right, I like to just give it a little stir with my straw. And here you go, an amazing, delicious Americano with a little bit of cashew milk and a little bit of oat creamer with my Breville Barista Express. Hopefully that was easy enough. It was easy for me. It can be easy for you too. Have a nice day.